getting her breakfast, presumably, right off the bat. And Arion and Calabar, in silence but locking eyes briefly, also make their way into the tent. And unfortunately for Luis, yet again, he does not find out which tent is Arion's, but perhaps that's for the best for now. So, as time passes, we trickle into the Great Hall. You'll find most of the others seated, settled, and in position. Would anyone be particularly late?
Nah, I don't think. I think Jacky's pretty much an on-time kind of person.
Yeah, Troy would be as well.
Yeah, I'd head in there with everybody else.
He doesn't want to break any rules.
Now, I will put you guys at the front, the entrance rather, and you'll have a chance to see where everyone is sitting currently as you head in. Yeah, I'll leave it at about that. Troy goes to his usual spot. As you pass by, she greets everyone, but Troy, you note that Alula actually speaks. One would almost say loudly to say good morning to you as you pass by.
Good morning. And he just makes a berth around her.
Yes, it's probably not the appearance that Troy is used to.
Sorry. I keep forgetting who's right next to Jacky.
That is our tiefling in garb.
Well, Jackie makes a beeline for her because, in her line of work, it was pretty much just sea monsters and humans. No tieflings of any kind.
Well, yeah, she's unless you speak to her, she's quite timid would be the word. Just head down, eating her breakfast. Nothing complicated. Sunny side up eggs on toast with a grapefruit on the side. Nothing out of the norm. As your breakfast progresses, what would everyone be having?
I think Jackie's gonna go for that triple stacked bagel concoction she made the other morning. I can't even remember what's in it, but it's definitely full of a bunch of shit that would make people think, oh, that's tasty, and also you're very weird.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Troy's having his wife's Cinnabons. The ones that are horribly hard.
And Tim is having a little more conventional breakfast today. He's having some oat porridge and fresh baked loaf of sourdough bread, and he's enjoying it quite immensely.
All right. Again, caught with food still in her hand, Jacky and everyone else, you hear as the Grand Master rises. He has an excited smile plastered across his face. His eyes flicker around the room, but they settle on his outstretched arm, and more specifically, the jewelry at the end of it. Well, as hard as it is to admit, I have somewhat of a fickle streak, although certainly not obsessive as those Tao or as lavish as the Grammatics. I can certainly appreciate the value of, gems, treasure, and the like. As my champion, every now and then, it would be up to you to procure certain items for me. I'd like to be sure that you have the intelligence to find them, and of course the strength to keep them. In whatever environment you may find. In the plane you're arriving in, somewhere in these piles of treasure, are these specific coins you'll need to find. So, in his outstretched hand, you see a picture of a coin pop into being. Let me just pull you up. I'm dropping it in the Discord chat. It is stamped with stars all around its circumference, and in the middle is a four-leaf clover. So, he says, oh, and of course, I wanted to have to successfully escape playing. If I got you in and out, it would be far too boring, wouldn't it? So as he chuckles to himself, the hourglass that we used last time flips over, and those of you who glance over at it would notice that there's less sand than there was yesterday.
Less sand.
Interesting.
And
So before the sand runs out, is there anything specific anyone would like to do?
like, hope she's praying to whatever sea gods are that she doesn't fucking die. Because, her luck can only be stretched so far.
It's a good use of your time,
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to be teleported somewhere again, or is it like finding the coin here in the tavern?
You would have heard him mention something about a separate plane, so you can imagine it's teleportation.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to, if you'd be so kind as to select your tokens, roll initiative for me.
See if this works. Fuck, I can always forget. When I correctly select my token, yes. How do I have 8 initiative plus 8?
I rolled a 1.
Yep.
You too, huh?
Oh my.
It's alright, you're not alone.
It'd be how it be sometimes.
I'm an old man, I don't move very fast.
I have Jacky, Arion, Callum, Yaegor, Tim, Alula, Troy. Okay, yeah, that's everyone. Beautiful. So, as the sand runs out of timer, you find yourselves feeling lighter, your vision fading out ever so slightly, and as everything goes black, your eyes reopen here. In this space that seems to be somewhere and nowhere all at the same time, you can tell that there is some semblance of, but aside from that, everything else seems to be an expanse of stars, vague auroras and nebulas and shapes scattered around in the middle of everyone are large piles of gold, treasure, and other knickknacks. As a note, the squares here are 10 foot by 10 foot, so this is similarly a bit wider than your conventional. Let me adjust the scaling. There we go. Yeah, a bit wider than conventional space. So basically, let me tell you guys how it would work. So the bigger the treasure pile, the more gold coins that it has a potential to hold. So an intelligence or investigation check, suss out, organize, and spot coins, and a athletics check will determine how easily you can sort through the pile to make looking easier. You could do either of these things, or both of these things, as an action or as a bonus action. But whichever one is going to be the bonus action, -3 penalty to it, as you have a little less time to focus on that particular task. Does that make more or less sense?
Yes.
We can clarify as we go along. It's not too hardcore, but just think basically you'll have all the same things except added to your list of actions. As an action or bonus action is a shifting action and a searching action or bonus action. With that said, we have Jacky up to bat.
You know what? I'm gonna look at this for gold pile right. You know what? Hold on, wrong. Gold pile right here. Might as well. You know, it's an investigation, right? Or
Yes,
which one
ma'am.
was it?
Investigation, yes. Let's give it your best sus.
Oh, and I have no what do you call it, modifiers. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
So
I know.
right
I never
off the
have this
bat,
good of luck, honestly.
you find yourself able to start categorizing coins that are there quite well. You see a picture, a profile of a crown, you see a dragon's tail, you see a spade, you see a star. So you can kind of, as you see what kinds of patterns there are, it'll make it easier to spot the pattern that is not necessarily filmy. You still have a bonus action to either investigate again or dig a little pile.
I say we can start digging a little pile. That as well.
So let's see the athletics.
Don't fail me now. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I'm sorry.
Still respectable.
I
So
was gonna say, yeah.
you start going through this pile. Do you have any particular strategy, or are you just shifting and searching?
Relying on my hands, seeing whatever feels like it's bigger, more of a gold, she'll go for first. Coins are nice, but she wants to see that crown. That's what I think she really wants.
All right, I respect the hustle. That brings us around to 1, 2. A little sad, but less sad. Almost reluctant to stoop down, you see Lord Ariel going about and searching for his pile. Up to bat next, we have Kaluba, who is going to dash across to a slightly larger and then start putting in some work, making a deep trench throughout this particular pile, though there's plenty more to come. And then we have Zivara, who will instead bonus action dash. So just to do some maths, if we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so she's making her way towards a more central one, but that's her entire turn to do so. Yaegor, I'll give you. God, yep, he. You see him, anyone close enough, which, it's kind of far away, but he has taken his shield off. He is digging, gouging, shoveling through his pile, and he'll actually continue to do so, just trying to spread it out and make sense of what exactly is in front of him. And that brings us around to Tim.
Tim is going to move to this pile and use his bonus action to actually invoke Giant Smite to become large. And then as an action, I will use my investigation to look at the pile.
All right.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's treasure.
And then I will actually action surge to make an athletics check against the pile. Would that have the penalty?
No, it wouldn't have a penalty.
I'm very glad because there's already a pretty big penalty.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's with advantage from the giant knight. Okay.
Jeez Louise. I didn't know this. Man, that's a 0 under 1 with advantage. As you transform, you actually transform a bit too close, so you kind of compact the pile. You don't really make any significant headway as you kind of quickly rush to uncrush the coins you were stepping on. Oh boy. The dice have a story to tell. That's just, we'll be hearing that a lot throughout this campaign. Hey, you're not alone with terrible athletics. Alula's, she's not what anyone would describe as jacked by any measure, and she is not making any significant amount of headway here. She's not even going to start. Oh, yeah, okay. See, it had to be someone else as well. Yeah, she's kind of just on her knees, scrambling, making a tiny little dent. Troy.
Troy pulls out his little mechanical orb, and he's going to cast haste on himself.
Ho ho ho.
So he gets to have 2 actions, and he gets double movement speed. And then how many squares was it? 10 feet?
Yes.
I'm going to go to this big pile over here for my movement.
Respectable.
And I used 1 action for haste. I'm going to use the other action to do an investigation.
All right, let's take a peek.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nat 1 for initiative and a nat 1 for investigation.
Just to start the day off right,
Yeah. That will end my turn.
All right.
I am not using a bonus action.
That brings us back around to Jacky.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's time for. Wait, did I get anything from this pile, or can I keep digging to see?
No, you haven't found the specific kind of Grandmaster ones.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep digging. I'm assuming another athletics check.
Yes, yeah. Athletics and investigation are going to be your bread and butter for the.
Okay. Oh, do I need to roll investigation too?
Yes, if you'd like to use your bonus around.
Oh wow. pretty much the same scores.
Yep. So even with that turning into a 13, you continue to make some decent progress. What I will have you do is roll a D100 for me to see what the situation is with your luck.
Right. Wait, I forgot now. I know what I need to do.
Oh.
I thought that's good or not.
So what's going to happen is I need you to make an intelligence saving for me, please. Wow, that was
Oh,
terrible
God.
damage, but
She is not very smart. Intelligence saving throw, you said?
please and thank you.
Mm.
Ooh, so both you and Kalubar fail this. And you only take 8 points of damage. However, you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. And you have to choose between a movement
A what?
or you have to on your next turn. You're only going to get movement, an action, or a bonus action.
Wait, only an action and bonus action?
You can
You
only
have
do
to-
one action,
Yeah.
bonus
Yeah.
action, or reaction. You can't do all
Oh.
three.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So you see almost the faintest shape of tendrils appear from Lord Arion's staff. One lashes out at you, one lashes out at Alubar, and both of you feel the staggering weight and now have a bit of a migraine. It's not particularly pleasant. Kalubar is not happy about that. Let's say that. So, and we have big boy spellcasters. They're in life or death situations. They are not going to faff about with anything like this. So, shooting Lord Arion a terrible look. You see Kalubar say, "I do not have time for your petty tricks, wizard." And Lord Arion gets figuratively and literally yeeted out of existence. And let's see. Oh god, I can't. I've been waiting. I'll leave that as a secret, but
Oh
it's a
God.
good time.
A
See,
secret.
yeah, you don't know you don't know where Arion is going.
I'm suspicious.
Now that is a warlock spell slot well spent. Sorry, I'm just very satisfied with what Arion is a prick. And that brings us around to Zivara, who's actually going to just disappear, but
God.
presumably of her own volition. And yeah, you genuinely don't know where she is. I'm just going to see how she does, taking a bonus action. Sus. Oh god, I'm blind. There we go. Yaegor is going to keep shoveling, but he'll make an investigation to go with. He's there shoveling. He's out here. Tim, up to bat.
I suppose I'll.
It can only be an uphill from.
All right, I'll make another int check since I'm relatively strong there. Normal roll. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Are you a bonus action?
Oh yeah,
hunted?
yeah. I will bonus action and do an athletics check for a 14.
So even with that 11, you find yourself making an okay amount of headway. You're able to, like Jacky earlier, start noticing the patterns and trends amongst the coins. So you have a better idea of what you're not looking for currently. As we circle around to Alula, she's going to do something that, frankly, she should have done quite a bit earlier. And she's going to bless herself. You know, if you got it, you use it. It's as simple as that. Amagos got it. So that's going to be for her. Oh my god, no. Oh, bye, sweetie, no. So with a staggering 3, Alula, even glowing with radiant magic, is moving coins just as quickly as she was before. Troy, up to bat.
I'm going to do an investigation, and then in my other action, I'm going to do athletics. But still not doing my bonus action. Let's see if I can get any better than a nat 1. Oh, that's a little bit better than a nat 1.
Yeah, nat 6 in the mix.
We'll do athletics. God.
The going is slow, but going. You're just
I'm moving fast, but I am not. I'm not doing decent amount of job of looking.
You're moving. Your speed increases enough to have like a normal person and not a geriatric.
Oh my God.
That's about it. Speaking of normal people moving at regular speeds, Jacky.
I cannot.
So you can do movement, an action, or a bonus action.
Let's just do, because I haven't found, I guess, what I'm looking for the Grandmaster in here. I think I might just do another, what's it called again?
Investigation.
Yes, Investigaciones. Or, yeah, let's do that. Fuck, where's it? There it is, a little fucker.
That 7 doesn't net you any significant headways, but you know, the going keeps going. You're able to clear out another section of the pile and say, okay, it's definitely not here. Because these piles, even the smallest ones, are like 20 feet by 20 feet. There's a lot to get through. Lord Arion is going to get a chance to... Oh! Lucky. Boy. Okay, so normally I'd give this to most, but who wants to roll a d20 for this prick?
No one.
Wait, roll what check?
A d20. Tim. Wonderful. Arion has come back from wherever he was. The bottom of his robes are splattered with mud, and there is a bright red gash along his left arm. He does not look happy. Just double checking. Okay, yeah, no, that wouldn't apply. But that's his turn because the charisma roll was at the end of his turn. Brings us to Kalubar, who's back so soon. It's almost a disappointment. Arion, out of breath, is huffing and puffing. Oh well, I'll deal with you. I am blind. Oh, there you are. Kalubar is a bit too busy laughing. Makes serious headway, but wrist pile. Suvara is doing something somewhere at some point in time. Secretly. Yaegor, let's keep you steady. Oh my god, yeah. The shield shuffling is well, but you don't see him paying much attention to actually looking for the coin. He's kind of laying out this pile first. Because that was a -1 investigation check. And Tim. Tim, you have a -1 compared to I believe in you. You can do this.
Yeah. Do I have a sense of whether it's like in this pile still or not, or I guess I'll make another check. Investigation. Yikes. And then athletics.
Bit more respectable.
Yeah.
You find yourself having gone through not most, but quite about half a pile has been effectively sussed by you. You would imagine that you can find a coin in this pile, you just haven't done so yet.
Okay. And then yeah, that would be my turn.
Alright. Guys, I know she's your enemy. Oh. Jacky's dead. Something in the chat. Oh, okay. Okay. Welcome back. So I know she's your enemy. I know this is someone. Please give her some so she not a single digit of life because it's hard. It's hard out in these streets. She's just trying to live.
Very hard.
There we go. Now that's something worth talking about. Not so much you, but 23 investigation. Her eyes have lit up. She's on the right path. Troy, are your eyes like what's happening here?
What's that?
Troy, just the thing is.
You keep cutting out for me.
Oh, am I cutting out for anyone else?
Not really. I mean, there's sometimes where I can't hear like a second of what you're saying, but no major cutouts or anything like that.
Okay. But yes, it's your turn, Troy.
Okay. I will go ahead and do investigation and athletics check.
All right, cool.
I'm an old man.
At the very least, you do cause a bit of a slide and let the coins just as you tug out a particularly entrenched goblet, and it causes a bit of a flow around you. You've made some headway.
Oh,
Jacky,
I am
Yes.
being
you
so
have a normal
stupid.
turn again.
Okay. Now So now let's see. I'm gonna try and freaking see if I can find any good that shit that Grandmaster wants me to find. Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Respectable.
Ooh.
All right, and you can still investigate as a bonus action.
Of course I shall. Might as well. Ooh, not as good.
A bit over eager with you shifting things, but you find yourself pretty well organized as you categorize most of the things in this pile quite well. You suspect that it'll be quite easy to root through things now that you've leveled out the pile like this.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yep, that's my Jesus. Sorry, movement. So, Arion is not happy, but I'm gonna see if he's going to. Okay, he's going to prioritize the key. He can deal with people like Kalubar, on his own time. Okay. Kaluba is edging ahead of Arion. Zivara is out here vibing. That's a little sad, but you know, what can you do? And Yaegor, you know, actually pretty consistent in the corner there. Tim, speak to me.
All right, I'll switch up my strategy a little bit, and I will make the terrible athletics check first. And then I will make an investigation check.
Man, you need to stop. You spoke for horrible athletics. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Oof.
as your giant, you dexterity to just do that plucking. You can shift things around, but you know it's like just kind of swirl pile. But at least you're not doing as bad. Whose turn?
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, never mind.
Oh, well, wrong d4. That's just Wow! Look at things turning up. Sweet. Good fun. Troy.
All right. I'm gonna keep digging, at least until I can determine if I'm good or not on this pile. Oh, let's go and do an investigation. I am going to magical
Reroll
guidance
it.
that. 1 sec. I get to
Boy,
reroll it.
howdy.
Spend 1 source. I keep forgetting I have that ability. As the sound of clockwork begins to tick in the air, I get to re-roll that. Oh, fuck. I have to use that too. I am then going to do an athletics check. Well,
all around you are familiar faces.
the dice were really saying, yeah, man, you're old. It's your time. It's not meant. Just like last time, it's...
Poor old man.
I'd like to imagine that as a treasure and these gem-encrusted plates and goblets, and you're just being distracted by it because it's just so beautiful.
Oh, my poor boy.
All right, Jacky, will the Aran gods look favorably upon you? What's happening here?
We'll see. Well, you said I don't. Do I need to do? I don't need to do any more checks to find the stuff, do I?
You have a pile pretty well. You figured that you can just start investigating from here.
Okay, because I'm like, I want to make sure I get all the shit the Grandmaster. No. God damn it.
You can investigate twice if you your bonus action.
I do so in the hopes that the gods will look favorably upon the great Jacky Hare, scourge of the seven seas.
You have been punished for your
apparently
hubris.
They said, "Fuck you, Jacky," and leave you to your own devices.
Boy, howdy! The gods are looking away.
I know they're very finicky.
It's perhaps they are looking at. Okay, no, they're not looking at Arion because that's 16 minus 3, and I can only imagine they're definitely not looking at Kaluba. As the time goes on, the scramblings. Oh, Jesus Christ! The others around you. You hear them pick up in pace, and I'd go so far as to say. And let's see what's happening here. Oh God, who are the gods looking at? Because it's none of
us, right? Yeah.
Yaegor has gone from a -1 investigation check to a 0. Good for him.
That is nice. Better than one could hope for.
Tim, you have 0 to beat as opposed.
All right, let's Let's give this another shot. Oh my god. I'm just fumbling around. Maybe I'm drunk. I don't know. I guess I'd have to be.
There must have been something in your. Guess what? 100%. Okay. Okay, if the gods are, should it not be a little our pious, our sweet, our okay, Troy, you're the last person gods could be looking at. Otherwise, it's time to give up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, let's try it. Investigation. Oh, magical guidance. Don't fuck me over again, please. God damn it.
What is going on here?
The gods want me dead. Yeah. Fuck it. I concede.
Jesus.
Okay. Back around to Jacky.
Yeah, you guys are fucking racist against old people. Screw you, gods.
This is a little late in
For
the
his
game.
ages, my friend.
Yeah, it's the same different.
But what are we looking for? That coin? We're looking for that coin in the thing, right? Is that all we're looking for, or is there?
Yeah,
like
that's all you're looking for.
Okay.
A needle in a haystack, basically.
Gotcha. Love those.
Just imagine the Grandmaster's face, watching just scramble around. I dare say, hopelessly. Not hopelessly, but you know, with limited success.
Gotcha.
Damn, Grandmaster's a little savage, don't you think? Okay. I think Jacky's gonna take a stab at this and investigate her pile furthermore to see if she can come up with anything else, or if it's really all not bueno, if that makes sense.
I'm following, I'm tracking.
Where is it again? Oh my
Fucking
god!
God. What the fuck?
That one.
What the fuck is right, man? What the hell? Ugh, well, you know what? I'm gonna do for my bonus action, so.
Like, I promise you guys, I didn't. This is.
No, it
This
legit
is
just
not-
might be my luck, because I have been known to have horrible rolls. Which is why I had like 4 characters in one campaign at one point.
Oh my.
Alright, let's hope this one does a better job. Ah, not much better!
Now, just a peek behind the screen. Once you hit certain threshold, various checks, the other checks, they feed themselves here, but your guys are just rolling so bad. Like, I promise this is possible, and every pile has it, but you're just rolling terribly.
Dear Lord. We are, how you say, a screw. Okay. I'm assuming, what do you call it?
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh no. Good Lord.
Jacky, make a perception check.
Oh God, let's hope this is decent. Wow, what an asshole move.
Interesting. That's what I'm going to say.
That just sounds scary.
It probably should. But you know what? Not scary.
Enough.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen, right? One does. Yeah, you guys see Karubar out of the corner of his eye. See if you don't, but he blasts Arion with an Eldritch Blast that properly sends him flying.
Oh god.
I did not added him back to them. Oh, there we go. He slams into this, and because of yes, this poor thing. Oh, lucky him. Huh. No, okay, actually. Yeah, you. Oh my god.
What? That sounds
So-
kind of scary.
As Arion collides into this portal, looking. Actually, if you turn around to look at the things that you appeared next to, different locations, including the Great Hall, flash by at rocket speeds. Fiery mines, a stand, a frozen tundra, flashing, flashing, flashing. As Arion collides with this, he gets caught in the feedback of it because he didn't, unfortunately, didn't perfectly fly the into the Great Hall, and in a purple explosion, him looking not very happy. And Kalubar's acting to take his movement towards him, and that's that.
What's that? Oh god.
So why did he attack him? Did he find the thing?
I want. Actually, anyone actually regarding this, you can give me.
Huh? So you cut out that last second there.
Anyone seeing what's happening between area insight checked, as they are kind of slinging spells between them.
So we do a perception
insight?
check?
Yeah, insight.
Oh.
Ooh, let's try that. See if I. Wow.
Hey, yeah, finally
Well,
didn't
at least
get
you
fucked.
guys.
Yay.
Oh.
There's a rune that would give me advantage there, but I'm not wearing it.
So,
Oh my
Jacky
God.
and Tim, you're like, listen, Calubar doesn't take shit. Valerian tries to give shit. This was probably inevitable because he's a prick. Troy, you're a bit old, a bit more. You realize it only really makes sense to stop looking in a pile if you realize someone else already has one.
Cool.
Yes. So, turn order that Vara stuff visibly because he is magic. If when Louise comes next week, he said, "Fuck you." Yeah, another 0 investigation because I sad. Tim, oh god, you're being sandwiched by. Sorry, they must be rubbing off on your.
What was that? You're cutting out a little bit.
I'm gonna switch to mobile and see if that is any better.
It sounds like if you've got like noise reduction turned on, it sounds like maybe that's like just cutting, not cut. It's like cutting you off prematurely or something.
Maybe I just need to speak loud.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it got worse at the end there.
Yeah, let's see. Oh god.
Okay.
Poor Jono.
So
How does it sound, guys?
God.
That's what.
I mean, there's
No,
no
it's,
squeaking noise in the background anymore.
Speak a little more, yeah.
Okay, so we come around to Tim's turn and see sandwiched by mediocre rolls before and after him in initiative. Hopefully, they will stop running off.
I had to turn the volume up, but like you're coming in perfectly clear. That's better
Actually,
as
it's a
far as
good
I'm
idea.
concerned.
All right, I'll take it and run. But yes, Tim, it's your turn.
All right, my turn. I will. Oof. I'm really far away from them, and I don't have sharpshooter, so I'm just gonna keep looking in my pile. And let's see how this goes. Come on. That's better. And then athletics. Oh, good lord.
Okay. Tim, you feel close. You feel success on the horizon as you're looking through them. And as you get to this last stretch of pile, your hands are still, like, they're lark size. They are perhaps not the most dexterous, finesseful tools as you kind of mix coins you've looked at back into coins you've been looking at, but it's okay. Safe. Speaking of safe. Okay. Interesting. Troy.
Who, since the tokens don't have names, I don't know who is who. Who's the one that I saw that looked like they might have found something?
Was that me?
You would imagine Kalubar over here is attacking Arion.
Can you ping on the map? I can't see who you're talking about.
Way down in the far left corner.
Far left, yeah.
Okay, the evil dickish elf dude?
Yes.
Okay. That's Calabar. Okay.
Wait, can you guys not see the nameplates?
No, you have to enable it for each of the tokens to be able to be visible, not just have it. And it needs to be visible for each of the players, otherwise we've got no idea who is who.
Oh my goodness. I've been living a lie.
And by default, unless you change your default settings for your Roll20 account, it will keep doing it like that until you update it.
Nameplate represents. Can you see Arion's name?
Yes. Oh, that's Arion. Okay.
Aha.
I thought that was Calabar.
I've gone through a lot of games not knowing this. Oh my god.
Because like the default is we can see our own name if we enter it in for our token, but that's kind of it.
Okay, well I'm glad I know, so we can fix that. But yes, you get the sense that Arion found something, and that's why Kalubar is like, oh, really now?
Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to use my movement. I'm going to use one of my actions. I'm going to use both my actions basically to dash. And
Cool.
like the Flash, right there.
Nice.
That's 180 feet.
I got double speed because of haste.
Oh shit! I didn't see. Yeah. I was just impressed.
And I'm just going to be like, oh, what did you find there? Just leaving like a huge... I imagine when he leaves, just a pile of gold coins just scatter behind him as he goes through the pile and through everything else.
Oh yes, okay, yeah, it's double speed and haste dash action. Beautiful. Arion is shocked. You know, I don't think a single person here was expecting to see Troy fucking fly across this spectral plane and appear right in front of Arion. What?
Now that I'm up close, do I get to confirm if he found the coin or not?
You can make a perception check.
Okay. I swear to God, Dice Gods, if you fuck me over at this, I will destroy you! Please? I'm going to magical guidance that!
Boy howdy.
It's probably going to fuck me even more. Oh, well, it's one better. I don't think I've had a magical guidance work once, and I've used it 10 times.
Listen, the dice god said you say, "Oh, well, let's be petty. It'll be better, but how better? You never know." Jacky.
Yes, let's see. Okay. Oh, fuck, sorry, I gotta zoom out. What? I haven't really found much. I don't know if I can. You know what? I think I may try and head back to. Or head to another pile. What is that?
I will say your pile is really well organized. You've just found yourself in the previous turns kind of distracted by, flashes of colors, spells being slung left and right.
Yeah,
you
because I
are
was gonna say, I'm
optimistic about finding things in this pile.
okay, I'll try again because again, my walking speed and stuff is not so great. So yeah, nice. Okay, I keep clicking. And then I guess we'll. Yeah, I guess we'll do another investigation.
So,
Nice.
as you find this coin, how discreet are you?
How what am I?
How discreet are you?
I can be discreet when I want to be.
All right. Give me a deception check as you kind of palm it, and you're, none the wiser.
What checks are you?
Deception.
Deception.
As you,
noise.
Yeah, you've palmed plenty of coins in your day. This is no different. So, that's your turn, but you do see behind you the portal to the way back, flashing with various scenes and sights. Okay. That brings us around to Arion, whose page decided to crash, I suppose. Pop you back open. And what's going to happen is this. Oh boy. Troy, roll a D100 for me, please. Jacky, give me a D100, please.
One momento.
Nice. So you two are very lucky because even though he's shocked by the appearance of this old man, he is far more concerned with the very scary. Oh wow, that is such a sad set of rolls. The very scary half-orc stalking his way towards him. A half-orc who fails his dexterity saving throw, tragically, but a half-orc who is on his way regardless. Arion's going to turn and he's going to... Okay, wow. I'm going to have to do this manually, I suspect. And he tries to suss out... Oh my. Interesting. Double check you. Yeah, so you see Lord Arion time perfectly. You even see him wave his hand and perhaps even slow down just for a second the turning of these portals, and he steps through and disappears.
Aw, I don't...
Troy, I will give you a chance to stop his motion, but that is an athletics check.
Yeah, why not? It's a -1. Yeah.
You can't quite grab this pretty little half elf. But
Yeah. And there's no... And I can't cast a spell as a reaction. unfortunately. Otherwise, I could just do banishment.
Yes, unfortunately not. So, step through the portal. You hear Kaluba go, now, of course, that fucking prick is the first one going through. Disappointing. And he'll go back to trying to make up for lost time. Okay, cool. Zivar is going to do something. Wow, who knew a rogue could be so sneaky? What are the odds? Yaegor is going through it a little bit. He's stepping up. He's Tim, speak to me.
Tim is going to keep searching his pile with an investigation check. Oh, that's better. And then athletics. Oh, I found it?
You find a coin. You realize it's the exact comfort 4-leaf clover coin that you've been looking for. So after your giant form has pushed around and sieved through damn near the entire pile, you finally find it.
Nice.
So wait, how many did the Grandmaster say there was?
There's no finite amount you imagine. The distribution of the coins in terms of odds of finding one, the bigger the pile, the more coins that are going to be in there. But you did find the coin that is in the small pile.
Okay.
So you still have your bonus action and your movement, Tim.
As for my movement, I will start moving towards the portal. I can't quite make it, but yeah, and that'll be it.
All right. Alula, nice sweet summer child. Oh, so sad. Troy.
Oh, I'm gonna die in here again.
Oh God, poor Troy.
I've got, 60, 120, 180 feet of movement.
Jeez.
I'm going to move like that back to my original pile and my turn.
All right. So you guys see Troy cut across the map.
Okay.
The top of the order in Jacky. So Jacky, before you see basically a large doorway with a portal in the middle. The portal is changing from place to place to place to place to place to place at varying speeds and various orders, be it a swamp, a tundra, a desert, a cavern. And you can spot the Great Hall. Each time this happens, a dial to the side of it, almost like the face of a clock, it rotates into varying positions that are respective to what you would imagine the planes are. How this works is you, again, similar bonus action situation. You can Arcana or Investigation to try and figure out if there's a pattern so you can safely step through. You can use your athletics to try and perhaps slow down the dial from turning and make things easier for you, or you can just try to jump through as it is.
Let's go with the dial then, shall we?
All right, give me that sweet athletic.
Dope.
Ooh. So you are able to maybe take a dagger and slow down this dial significantly.
Okay.
So you still have the option of using your movement to step through, or to take your action to try and suss out things. Sorry, your bonus action to try and suss out some order to this before you do.
Bonus action. Let's see what it'll suss it out with. Yeah, let's see what it is. She's not keen on jumping through anything.
All right, so that would be investigation or arcana.
Let's go with. Oh, they're the same. So let's just do arcana. Wow.
You think you have the timing down. You feel confident in your ability to step through at the right time.
Okay. I guess. Oh, I have to go for my next turn. I can go in, right?
You can. That would just be movement. You'd just be walking in.
Okay, then let's try walking in.
Yep, you just step through normally.
Okay, dope.
You find yourself back in the Great Hall.
Ooh, wow. Hardly any scratches. Jacky's very surprised.
All right. That brings us to Kalubar, who, is a bit pissed as he couldn't stop Arion from getting out with his gotten gains. I won't say ill-gotten, but what to do. So I'm going to do this for Zivara. Very interesting. You see a flash of purple energy in the top corner. Why are you not cooperating with me, Roll20? Oh, my page are frozen. What? Okay, I need to refresh that. Give me a second.
Tiana, you're super.
Would it even be a session if Roll20 didn't sabotage me?
Right.
How did I end up here? Okay. But yes, a flash of purple arcane light is seen from the top right corner as Zivara is exploded back into visibility.
Loaded, eh?
Yeah. She did not get her timing right.
Good luck, Zivara.
Yaegor. Someone's gonna have to tell Luis that he was rolling terribly, because I'm not doing it. Tim, do better. Be better than Yaegor. You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay. I will go over and inspect the portal, and I guess make an Arcana check to find more about it. Was that what it was?
Yes, you can Arcana or Investigate to kind of suss out patterns, and similar story with your action on
Okay.
bonus action. You can either repeat the investigation, or you can try to slow down the.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so with a 20, you get a solid idea of the timing and the patterns. You feel confident enough to step through. Do you?
Yeah, sure.
Give me a D8 as well, please. you step through without problem. You find yourself back in the Great Hall. Alula has not much success. Troy, speak to me.
I will go ahead and continue doing an investigation and athletics. I'm going to do it on this small pile here. I have accepted the fate the dice gods have given me. They want me dead. It is clear.
God.
Again.
Hey, you find a coin.
Do I really?
Yeah, you genuinely do. Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen the 18 in a minute, so yeah, you have you've gotten through that.
I'm going to zip out through the portal then.
All right. So if the coin was your action, are you just going to try and dash through the portal? Or do you want to try and slow the dial, try and guess the pattern, or are you just dashing through?
Oh, am I going to notice that it's changing?
It's impossible to not notice. It's
Okay.
flashing.
Then I will time it and then dash through.
All right. Give me a Arcana or Investigation, please.
16?
And a D8. Oh.
Let me guess. We go through and only my arm makes it to the portal with the coin.
So you find yourself hitting some magical feedback. It as you collide with the portal, it changes just a second too soon, and as opposed to being flung into a swamp, you find yourself blasted 5 feet back.
Oh God.
And take 7 points of force damage.
God, poor guy.
Such is life.
C'est
And
la
hold
vie.
on. I got to make a con check.
Yes.
Cool. I
We're
still succeed.
still hasty. We're still hasty.
I've only got 4 more turns for it, though, so...
God.
Yeah, that happened. Okay. You see Zivara step through her portal and vanish. Just... Oh. Yaegor is still searching this pause. He gets through. Turns towards the door. That's that. Tim. You're already gone. Lula is looking at her door, trying to figure out life.
What a mood.
You see a purple explosion from Lulu's door. Oh god. From Lulu's door as well. As you presumably mistimes things. Everyone is just kind of scrambling. As you've seen people leaving, you're like, okay, this is probably not great. But we're back around to you, Troy.
All right. I'm going to try to go through the door again.
You have basically 3 actions worth of trying to, well, I guess if you're not using your bonus, you can try and suss out what's happening here twice.
All right.
Get the pattern down a bit better.
All right. What can I do? Arcana check again?
The Arcana or Investigation.
I am, for the life of me, I don't ever learn, but I'm going to try magical guidance on that.
Come on, Iron Gods.
That's a little bit
Yay,
better.
we go.
16.
Alright. You're feeling a bit more confident. You can use your haste action to repeat it to maybe increase the odds.
Okay. I'll use my second one to do it because I still have my movement. Oh, magical guidance again. God damn it. I'm so fucking happy I have that, even though it fucks me about 90% of the time. Magical guidance! 22!
Ooh. Yeah, you're like, okay, I've learned this lesson. It's obviously a sequence where n equals 7, and, there's some equation in your head. N equals 7, but if n is below 14, then it repeats the integer 2 times and then squares it. You've got this figured out.
Then I'm going to try to go through.
Yeah, you go through smoothly.
Yay, I don't die. Again.
So I'm just going to do D100s for our NPCs to see how things wrap up for them. Ooh, that is interesting. Then 1 4.
I'm curious who got the 8.
Oh yes. You will soon find out. Some notes. Okay. And I can't believe y'all let that fucking prick
So busy today.
go through first.
So busy.
I'm so disappointed in you guys.
I was just going to come down and see him. What's that? Oh, condensed milk, isn't it?
I'm not actually disappointed, but
Wow.
you know.
Yeah.
It's
Something
okay.
something better than nothing.
Oh,
Today, busy as hell.
I kind of figured when you never text me.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's what's gonna happen there.
What, that you earn?
No, the whole.
Oh, the whole store.
But I do powder a lot.
Okay. I more care about what you earn. I don't care what the store earns.
Last but not least,
I make 248 today, and after I think maybe 140.
okay. So we find ourselves appearing back in the Great Hall. First, you see, well, Jacky, when you arrive, second, you see Arion already back, sipping on wine, trying to patch up his wounds. You see Tim pop up not too long after, Zivara, then Troy, then Kalubar, then Yaegor, and after quite a bit longer than the others, you find Alula popping up as well.
Okay.
The Grandmaster strokes his chin thoughtfully and says, well, that was interesting. Not perhaps what I expected from the get-go, but everyone made it back. That's quite pleasant, at least. I thought at least one person would end up somewhere, you know, a bit more exciting than here, but it's good to see. As he goes round, he, unless anyone is not going to give it to him, he'll collect the coin from each and every one of you.
Alright.
It hovers in his hand, then disappears in the blink of an eye. And he turns back once he's at the head, says, well, half down, half to go. It seems gotten the hang of things a little bit. So, well, I have no regrets about what will come tomorrow. But of course, now is the time to rest, rejuvenate, relax, and eat to your heart's content. By all means, enjoy. Yes. So you sense some obvious tension between Arion and Galubar. Just
Yes.
from the second they're in the same room. I'm sure Yaegor would not be siding against Arion, but you know, it's not here, he's probably just brooding.
Oh, that's cool.
Brooding. Okay, alright.
Brooding fish man.
Well, Jacky's gonna go back to eating food. As per usual.
Yeah, Tim will have a smoke after a job well done.
As you're eating, Jacky, you hear from Alula. Oh, I just... how do you do it, Jacky? I just can't... I don't know, I can't wrap my head around all of this.
A whole lot of mead and a whole lot of mutton. And some magical flower substance.
Magical. She turns back to her plate. You can obviously see her trying to figure out exactly what you mean by magical flower. But she doesn't
Jacky
ask
won't bother
beyond that.
explaining. She's gonna say, what's the word I'm looking for? Mysterious? Elusive? Aloof? Kind of that's the kind of vibe she's going for.
You're the cool, mysterious senior chick, and Alula is a freshman. It's understandable. The vibe has been created.
Awesome.
Troy.
Vibe shall be.
Yeah.
As you're getting back, how are we feeling about things?
Troy is he's just mumbling to himself, and he's just kind of like, signs are telling me I'm not meant to be here. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna leave and retire to his tent.
Fair enough, yeah. So, Isivara comes around to you after she finished eating Tim, and you hear, boy, I think I thought that this would be a bit more up my alley, but I think I made a bit of a faux pas during this event. It kind of threw me off my game, I think. How did you find everything?
Pretty swell. I don't know about the others.
I fumbled around for a bit, but it was mostly just luck. Maybe you'll have better luck next time.
You hear Calibar speak up. Well, if it was a game of luck, then why did this tweak was the first successful person? Huh?
I mean, lucky people aren't always good people. I think that's something we can all attest to.
And you hear from Arion, oh no. Oh no, that I can attest to. There is certainly no... sorry. Oh no, there's certainly no prerequisites for being blessed or lucky. Though I'm certain I must be meeting all of them.
What did you eat today, bread?
Your biggest prerequisite for being lucky was being out of range of my crossbow, or my pistol, I guess.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. He gives you the stink eye.
You die already?
He has nothing to prove to you,
Last game,
but
I almost died this game.
you know,
But I'm
it-
playing like an old guy in his 60s.
it hits him where he lives.
And we all dead,
All right.
but we're all fighting for the chance to
So
come back
that
to
kind
life,
of brings
and
an
my
end
character just
to
keeps
our
failing.
second day
Horribly.
of activities and challenges.
I'd say so. I don't know. I thought I'd far worse than that, but I did surprisingly better than I thought I would.
That's a pretty high strength mod. That was impressive. And so
Yeah,
was
usually-
the.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no worries. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that the movement speed from Troy was good too.
I'm regretting not
no.
playing. I'm regretting playing a caster now.
Hi guys.
I dumped strength too, so I mean I mitigated a bit with the advantage from being large, but didn't work out super well either.
Oh,
Honestly, Troy, I refuse to believe it's a caster thing. Your luck has just been so bad.
the dice rolls are just terrible, even with magical guidance, which essentially gives me advantage, but I have to use whatever the new dice roll is, and oh boy, howdy. It is not good.
You know, I thought pretty hard about using prestidigitation to fake finding the coin.
I
but
was going to do
don't
the
think-
exact same thing.
But I don't know how well that ruse would have held up. But,
When I ran
so-
over to the elf, I was going to do exactly that. If I could have grabbed it, I was just going to make it look like a normal coin. Be like, oh, it looks like you found a random coin. Yeah, it doesn't look to be the right one. And then I was just going to zip out through a portal.
I was gonna
Nice.
double down. I was gonna make it look like the coin, and then use the magical tinkering from Artificer, and like make it look, shiny.
Ooh, that'd work. That'd be good.
So it's very interesting to see how two different groups tackle the same problem. I will have there was a lot more conflict with the previous group.
Uh-oh. What happened with them?
So basically, our wizard summoned an aberration to help him look, and the paladin, whose secret is dead in part because of aberrations, was not pleased. Yeah, things happen.
It'd be how it be.
But yes, I realized, especially with basically 5 NPCs, there were a lot of non-player turns. Hopefully that didn't feel too sluggish or anything like that.
Well, no, you make them feel like different people pretty much, so it's really not that bad.
Yeah. It went pretty well. Even surprisingly, I thought some of us for sure would be dead.
Yeah, I had that feeling as well.
We fared better than because I thought this would be like more intelligence, a lot of intelligence and stuff like that. A lot of my characters are just they're pretty dexterous and whatnot, but they're pretty stupid. So
I thought. I mean, I was close to people that I wasn't really interested in impeding. If I was maybe set closer to the two antagonistic NPCs, I probably would have done more interesting things. But I'm not about to just shoot the old man or the
shooting old man's.
He's
always
weak.
funny, right?
Get him.
or the nice breakfast person who hasn't done anything particularly antagonistic to me.
Should've been like, the future is now, old man.
I cast haste to go normal speed.
Because I have the fire rune, which makes when I get a hit with any weapon, I can invoke the fire rune to make it force a DC saving throw, or they'll get restrained. So
that is awesome.
So it would impede searching for the coin pretty hard, and there's a couple people with pretty low strength saving throws in the NPC group.
If I was going to take a coin from someone, I was going to use one of my actions to take the coin, and then my other action to cast banishment on the person, and then use my movement to dip out.
There you go.
But yeah, that's yeah. The dice rolls reflect old man. So all good.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well.
I felt
Really
bad
well.
for the tiefling though.
Yeah, no, she's had a hard time of things. It's Yeah.
Doesn't seem well equipped for the environment.
Know the feeling. But we don't know. Maybe she's a killer or something. Who knows?
No. Dun 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 dun.
Plot twist.
In her past life, she's done things she's not particularly proud of, but she's
It's okay. We've all done a little something.
she's given herself back to help, you know.
Yeah. Alright. Well, at least I'll see what the rest of them are up to. Jacky is probably suspicious of some of them, but again, all my characters are like a little bit suspicious
Then
of
just kind of doing laundry and stuff.
others not within the party, I guess. I don't know. I like playing suspicious characters.
No, I sat down actually. It wasn't until we started doing this I actually sat down.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Let's
Legs?
cut it in.
It's always big. See? Don't be jealous.
Uh-oh.
So yes, we only 2 stats left are Wisdom and Constitution next week.
What do you do all day?
You know, that may fill people with varying amounts of confidence and or dread.
Take it from
Definitely dread over here.
As long as it's working nails and not working men.
Yes.
Women it's okay, but not men.
If last week's hint was treasure, this week's hint is obstacle course.
Oh, obstacle course. Actually,
Awesome.
I'd be okay with that.
Whatever you're envisioning, you're wrong.
Oh,
But,
really?
I was picturing a bunch of acrobatic checks.
I was gonna say, I'm like, here's my time to shine, but he did say
Alright.
to think whatever he was thinking.
Well, I've got Fly and Misty Step to maybe help me.
I have dexterity. That's all. Because I'm lazy. There's a reason I don't play magical characters, because I just don't like to go through all the spells and prepare and stuff like that. So I usually like barbarians and rogues, to be honest.
I like both. I think they're both fun.
No, they are. It's just magical stuff. I don't know. Maybe once I get more D&D experience, but for now, I'm pretty happy with playing whack characters. Or sneaky sneak.
Yeah, you can. There's interesting ones you can make with that. I played a support barbarian in a game with Jonno the other day, or a couple weeks ago now.
Oh, support barbarian. Yeah. I think support barbarian. I'm thinking Overwatch, which is I'm so bad.
Play of the Bastion.
No, I know because my aim. I've been playing with some of my friends, learning to play. My aim is not very good. I just started killing at least a few people per game. It was hard.
Well, that's why there's like Mercy, you know. Yeah, it's hard to be good at Overwatch and not aim. Junkrat's good for that. You don't have to aim too much.
No, you don't.
No, I try to play the tanks, but for some reason I can't friggin' figure it out. I play that hamster-looking creature. And my aim is bad. It's like, I'm like, what's the point of being a freaking tank if I can't, at least hurt some people? So
Reinhardt's good too if you can't aim. Reinhardt's if you can get the charge down, or you can you can do some serious damage on Reinhardt. I've got some
good for
plays.
damage. That's what I usually like to play right now. So
Junkrat for offense is fantastic on damage, and also doesn't require a lot of aiming.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I may have to play him or her, whatever, next time.
They're Australian.
Australian Junkrat?
Yeah.
Australian.
Him and the other guy.
Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Roadhog. Is Roadhog any good?
Roadhog's good, but you do sort of have to aim. You have to aim the chain hook really well, or else it's not worth playing them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I usually play, Lucio?
Lucio's good too. If you don't have to aim on Lucio, but if you can aim, it's good.
Is Lucio damage?
He's support, healer, DPS.
Okay, that makes sense.
I usually
don't play healer because I just don't get to healing people fast enough, so I'd rather leave that to someone who's better at it. So I usually go tank or
Yeah,
damage.
healing requires a lot of tactical knowledge, even
Yeah.
if you don't have to aim.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I don't have that, so I'm gonna leave the, that stuff up to people who do.
That's why I like
Like,
playing Lucio for it, because I can blow people off buildings and other shit for it, and then they end up taking
Nice.
fall damage while I can heal my allies at the same time.
That's pretty dope. Is Reinhardt damage or is he? Or
He's a tank. He's a tank, but he's the guy. He's the big guy with the hammer and the shield.
I think my friend was playing him yesterday. Said he was pretty fun to play.